Stadium in Louisville, Kentucky. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So the Buffalo's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And this is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And the Buffaloes hustle to the line to run that hurry up. He's going to hand this off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. So the Louisville Cardinals offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. You'd have to think, Kirk, one of the priorities today, get the tight end going. He just comes off a very lackluster game, was just out of sync and really didn't contribute much at all. That's got to change, I think, today.
Chris, it has to change, and you and I had a chance to sit with the offensive coordinator. For one of the first things that he brought up was we've got to find ways to get him the football coming off a tough week last week. As an offense, especially him, today I think it's going to be a different view, a different look, and they're going to try to showcase his skill set when they can.
It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. Brought down after return, but the pick. Sets up his offense.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is what makes this guy so tough. It's basically an option route. With the ability to break in or out, he sets his defender up, gets leverage to the inside, and they have a nice completion.
He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. The Buffaloes line up with a first and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
10, Louisville, 0.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And now the handoff. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with an... for a loss.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback rolling to his right now. And he's forced out of bounds with the defense here just short of the line of scrimmage. Short loss.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Good stiff arm. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
And the Cardinals line up on 1st and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Has the first down and more. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. And so, Kirk, Colorado has the lead. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. To keeper trying to get to the marker. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance. Try to get that touchdown.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. 4th down and goal. You go with the and you still overpower them for a touchdown. It's like a beauty. So they decide to run it in on the two-point conversion, and it turns out to be the right call. Put 2 up on the board.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And the quarterback keeps it here. No way to run up the middle.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Cross. Now here he goes. Finally tackled at the 7. What a play. Sets up a 1st and goal now.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Buffaloes come to the line with 1st and goal. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for 6. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What will the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down?
Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab made by the tight end. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, when you go against man-to-man coverage, you need some help from the quarterback. It's easy to look at the quarterback and say, why didn't you make this throw? But his intended target needs to get some separation against that man coverage to be able to open up the opportunity.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Cardinals will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking deep downfield with the left. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Louisville. They were not going to catch him that time.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 5-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Breaking free at the 35. He stopped him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
He hands it off from the gun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the pass is dropped. It would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Buffaloes will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. He feels the punt. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They got off to a slow start, but they have been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the second quarter? Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab by the receiver. And it's good for a first down at a 36. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Pitches to the back. Got him behind the line. The option. Work at all. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And the Cardinals starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And it's caught across the middle. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the run here. Let's it go. Pass caught. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And the Buffaloes will kick this away to start the second half. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone. Touchback. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He's past the marker and still going. He's found some room at the 45. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll bring in the jumbo formation as they try for the two-point conversion. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He finds the end zone again, the touchdown and the two-point conversion. Wow. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. Fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They're going to run it. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. And the Buffaloes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Caught in the backfield. It's Cross. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. The Buffaloes will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. Muscles past the defender. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the 1st down.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball, attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. They've been great on 4th down so far today. 3 for 3. Can they stay perfect? Looking to throw again. He's running out of time here. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. The Cardinals hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal. Handoff. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. This time he stopped short, scored the touchdown, but doesn't back it up with a 2-point conversion. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. And they finally get things going this time. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. With the catch, it's Cross. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, Louisville has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to throw wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. And the Buffaloes will have 1st and 10 here. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. The pass is caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen. When that timing is right, big things can happen.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Leaning on the run game here late. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. Defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Cardinals. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner being brought down. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Cross. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Cross. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Looking to throw it again. Looks left and finds his target there.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Cross. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The talk strategy here. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down quickly, but the game moves the football to the 30. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Completion makes it second down. Wants to throw it. Throw to the running back in the flat. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buffs.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And the point after is right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the Hams team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. Caught. Completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
They look to throw it here on second down. Extending the play now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And the Cardinals will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown saving play.
That's a good job here by this defense, especially the linebacker man coverage, but the quarterback needs some help here from his intended target. He needs to be able to find a guy that can separate and pull away from man coverage to be able to make any play at all.
Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Louisville. Well, this one, I mean, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to